Hello everyone, welcome back to channel again. This is Cloud Institution, the best cloud training institution in Bangalore. So today in this video we're going to see one of the another very important interview questions and real-time interview questions that can be asked in interview, like how to get the list of S3 buckets using AWS CLI. Okay, so this question is particularly is trying to test your knowledge on so the AWS CLI commands, how to get the list of buckets. Okay, so what is S3 bucket? We already seen what is S3 bucket and how to get the S3 buckets and all this stuff, and we have already seen. Now we are going to see that so how to get the list of buckets. So if the bucket has already been created and how to get the list of buckets using AWS CLI. Okay, so the answer for this question is we can see this using the following command on the terminal as well as Cloud Shell. Okay, so AWS S3 LS. Okay, that is the command, right? So now we are going to see how to see the list of buckets using AWS CLI. Okay, now I'm going to terminal. Okay, first of all, if you wanted to connect to the so if you want to connect to the AWS through AWS CLI, what you have to do is that you have to go for the configuration. You have to install AWS CLI. Okay, so once you install AWS CLI, then you have to give AWS configure. Okay, so then after this you have to create a access key and secret key. Okay, so the access key secret key is already been created for me. So if you can go to IAM identity and access management. Okay, so as you can see here, you know you can see access keys. Okay, so we already created an access key. Okay, so and the secret key will not be visible over here. Okay, so now this is the access key which is already there. No secret key is this one, and the default region is going to be AP South 1, which is Mumbai region. So then is going to be the default output is text. Okay, now I wanted to go to AWS S3. Okay, if you type S3 here, now we see I'm already having five buckets, so five test buckets is created for validating testing purpose. Okay, so now the command which I want to use is that so AWS S3 ls. Okay, if you can type this one, you can see. Okay, so cloud institution S3 bucket AWS, in all these five, the buckets are listing. Okay, so it can show you that when it's got created, right? So now, as you can see here, this is one way of just checking it. So for this, if you want to check the AWS CLI, list of buckets from here, you can also see this. If you have to configure using the AWS configuration, AWS configure. Now, what also you can do is that so you can also tell the interviewer that you can just do in some different way. Okay, so here's the Cloud Shell. Okay, so in the top corner, you can see in the Cloud Shell. Okay, if you open a Cloud Shell, as you can see here, I already typed AWS S3LS, right? So if you want to do it again, you can type AWS S3 and LS. So if you can just type like this, okay, you can see, so the five buckets is being listed. Okay, so here you don't need to give AWS access keys, secret keys, and everything. Okay, so you don't need to do any configuration for this one, so it automatically will be listing it. Okay, so this is a simple question that so that you can answer during the interview, that how to list the list of how to see the list of buckets using AWS CLI. Okay, so hope you understand this question, guys, and so hope you like this video, and so I hope this video will be really helpful for you to prepare the interview for you. And if you go for interview, then they may ask you about AWS CLI commands on the S3 buckets, because S3 buckets is very really a simple command. So like so if you're preparing for interview, and please go through all these questions whatever we have posted it. Okay, so if you want to see more videos like this, please stay tuned, and we'll be posting a lot of videos in the future. Okay, thank you guys, see you in the next video.